general nerdery.
Right. That's on me. I have to start this.
Yeah, I think you just did.
Yeah. It's just, I know
Congratulations.
I know it sounds fake when we start like this, but I was zoning out being like, right, ready to go. He'll say, hi, everyone. And then I remembered what podcast we're actually doing here. And, why is he pointing at me? Oh, no.
This is not the one where I wrote myself a script.
Right. Anyways, welcome to General Nerdery Trailers. Zach, Tyler, Steven.
Oh,
Steven.
hi.
Hey, Steven.
I'm here too. And always, every time I say that, just so you know, every time I wave every time.
It's true.
He does. You actually, you are basically why I think we need to set up a Patreon with, recording version other than I'm not sure how much weed we should be smoking in front of a camera.
We're in a legal state.
We're in a legal state.
It's legal here. But, 'cause you respond. You are the most, active hand motion person.
I am very much a visual, communication. It's just the way I work.
So trailers.
There's actually not a lot this week.
I was about to say, I remember one that I remember more than that. What did we watch?
We watched the ACOLYTE trailer.
Kingdom, which will be out by the time...
I get the trailers up right away.
And then, or it might, it'll be out within days. And then The Boys Season 4.
Yeah, that was the one I was missing. Okay. Let's go in reverse order of that then.
I have nothing to say about this. I have not seen a single episode of The Boys.
I love The Boys. I'm so excited that it's back. Partially because it's one of the nerdy things I was able to get Marge into, so it'll be something we watch. But also, it's just, better than the comic.
It's very funny. I really... it's dark. I can't recommend it to people because I don't know how to recommend it to people.
It's dark, it's over the top, but it's not quite as icky as the comic.
Garth Ennis is a lot like Mark Miller, where I tend to like his ideas more than his execution, but he's not as bad as Mark Miller in the I tend to hate your shit until someone makes a movie of it. But yeah, I'm not surprised that giving The Boys to someone who is a little less obsessively dour about everything might help out balance some of the because it does need to be dour still, but
right. And it's especially these latest two seasons, it's been interesting to see how it really diverges because of the one huge plot thing that they did change, in that the kid's still alive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, are they wrapping up this trailer felt like it was going towards a climax, but I don't know enough about The Boys or have been paying attention to know.
It definitely, based on the trailer, felt like they're trying to get towards wrapping it up, but it feels like also they could theoretically
go further.
Well, and the
or at least it feels like they're trying to wrap up Butcher.
Ooh, I could see that. I'm not sure how well it would do without Butcher.
Yeah, isn't Butcher
Dude, Carl Urban is so fucking good in it.
Oh, it's Carl
incredible.
Urban.
He's incredible.
I am kind of sad they didn't get Simon Pegg, but only because Simon Pegg, Billy the Butcher was visually based off Simon Pegg.
Right.
And he's in the pilot, right?
Simon Pegg plays Huey's dad.
That's right.
In the first season.
And he voices, I think, Billy the Butcher in something.
Oh, in I didn't watch the animated.
I didn't either. I've heard good things if you like The Boys, but that's...
The other thing I'm interested to see how it comes back around in this season is Black Noir's back. And now he got killed last season.
That's Batman analog?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also... The version that got killed last season was decidedly different than the version that appears in the comics. Because spoilers, in the comics, Black Noir ends up being a clone of Homelander that was planted on the team to keep Homelander in check when he would eventually go rogue.
Oh, that's cool.
Garth Ennis is a good ideas guy.
Yeah.
I really should finish Preacher, both the show and the comic someday.
Dude, the show is so good. Like, I love the comic, but I feel like the show, once again, another Garth Ennis property where
That's what I'm saying.
It keeps the over-the-topness, but strips out some of the ickiness.
Ennis is such a product.
And there's still some ickiness.
Oh, sure.
I was just going to say, because both of those shows definitely have some ickiness to them.
But not the
You
same
need to
kinds of
understand
ickiness.
the level of icky. And part of it is also the era that both of those books were written was the, turn of the 21st century, which really leaned into how far can we take things. And we live in an era where we're like, maybe we took it too far.
Right.
Like, in retrospect, Invincible has similar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, much smaller extent, but there's a relatively graphic sexual assault scene on Invincible that I am betting we're not gonna get in the cartoon.
I'd be surprised if they do it. Although, actually,
someone shared some comic page shared that page recently on Facebook, and I was like, one, the art is still incredible because that artist always is, but also I don't.
That also, I feel like, is far enough into Invincible that, like, if they get that far into the show, I wouldn't be surprised if they broach the subject somehow. They may not be as viscerally visual of it.
Right.
Who is that artist?
Oh, God, I don't remember off the top of my
Doesn't
head. But no, that gets into, like, how the Preacher television show was better. I'll get into spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but, like, one of the great things is in the show they make Tulip a badass from the get-go instead of just calling her a badass for the entire story and never getting to see
Tulip
it.
suffered in that.
And I've never read Preacher, but Tulip kicks fucking ass in that show.
You want her to kick ass in the book, unfortunately.
And that's the thing, in the book she's always referred to as a badass.
Ryan Otley is the artist. I'm sorry, that was going to bother me. Yeah.
Because she was always the one that was able to keep up with Jesse. And, like, that she has to be a badass, but you don't really get to see her do it. The other great change that they made, once again, spoilers, is Cass doesn't turn her into a dope slave.
Oh, that's much better. I gotta finish
Fucking
Preacher.
Garth Ennis, man.
Which was awesome to see Tulip not get turned into a dope slave by Cass.
Right.
Especially by Cass, because he's otherwise such a likable character.
Yeah. I think was, of the show, probably my favorite character. Actually, not second favorite.
That's the
Tulip.
vampire, yes?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a vampire.
But that's partly because I love that actor, Nathan something or another.
Joseph Gilligan.
Joseph Gilligan. He must play a character named Nathan in something.
This sums up what we kind of think of the Boys trailer, though. Like, it looks really good,
it looks
actually.
really
but
good.
If you have liked any of the Boys' previous seasons, it looks like you're going to enjoy this Boys season 4.
I don't have a wild amount especially because I don't
Watch it.
Yeah. I forgot Jack Quaid was in this, though. That was really funny.
Oh,
I'm like,
he's
Boimler.
he's also amazing in
I'm
it.
sure Jack Quaid's a really good actor.
But also, I feel like he could get more work on the show. I feel like he's underutilized for how great he is.
That reminds me, they released a teaser image for My Adventures with Superman Season 2.
Ooh.
Which isn't important now, other than it reminds me that Jack Quaid has fucking range.
On the Superman note,
they released
the first
teaser
image of Superman. What do you think?
I need to see it closer. It's the traditional Superman. They have something on his shoulders that I haven't figured out. They look a little...
He's got the new 52 collar.
Yeah, I know.
And the only thing I don't like is I'm not the biggest fan of, like, the basketball covering look.
The basketball cover?
Like the texture and the material that the actual seems to, like, the material that the suit's made from.
You don't need to over texture the Superman thing. They have the trunks.
They have the trunks.
They're a little darker, so it will work fine. I'm not a devotee to the Superman trunks. Like, I think it works on the costume actually really well because it helps break up that huge swath of blue otherwise. But it's not essential. And then-
I like all the color in the background with whatever is going on behind.
Yeah, it's just if you've not seen, if
I
you've-
have not, which is why
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
print. I'm gonna bring it up.
It
here.
is
Where
Superman
did it
like
go?
putting on his boots kind of calmly while a what looks like kind of glowing Death Star is in the background shooting a laser. It looks cool.
Okay. That does look pretty interesting. I
Dude
don't-
looks good as Superman.
Who is this actor? I don't recall.
I have to look at his name again.
I've never seen anything with him. I like the collar because you're right. He does have a collar. It's not quite New 52. It doesn't have that quite kind of like militaristic cut
Mhm.
that Jim Lee loves. And admittedly, I also love that cut, but like it looked weird on Superman. I still think that looks like there's something going on, and it might just be like the folds, but it just looks big right on the edge. Like he's got something going on like the shoulder joints.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, he's got kind of loose sleeves, which is the weird thing.
And this is just art. This is not like an actual photo from anything yet. So we'll see. But
It looks good though.
it looks good. Yeah.
I don't have complaints.
I am super looking forward to this movie because James Gunn has talked about Superman. And I'm like, finally, you get it. Like, Man of Steel almost got it.
I saw a good comment online the other day, and it was, I 100% trust in James Gunn's ability to save the DCU. I don't 100% trust in the chance of WB staying out of his way enough.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, that tracks. That
But like we've seen from Guardians that he has the range. He can do really heartwarming stuff while still having like dark shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a pretty good balance. Also,
Suicide Squad was funny as shit while being really
it's
fucked up.
horrific.
also notably made me cry at several points of just like
Suicide Squad is
had
so
such
fucking
a
good.
good emotional beats to it that like just let James Gunn do his fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I did not have like 2 or 3 things to pick from to catch up on already tonight, just this conversation would have me watching the Suicide Squad when I get home. We are so far off topic.
It's okay, because we've watched multiple Planet of the Apes trailers already.
All I got to say on this one is this is the first time since I think the 90s Planet of the Apes that I've been like legitimately wanting to watch a Planet of the Apes movie. And I didn't like that one. So like I'm still a little hesitant.
The thing
I also have watched all of the new Apes era
Yeah, because you went
movies.
through them when we started.
Since starting watching these trailers, I just like they were on Hulu, so I just fuck it, let's.
yeah, watch the apes.
They're really good.
Really good.
They're really good. I just finished War of the Planet of the Apes.
Nice.
And fucking like it's a good conclusion to the Caesar saga there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious to know how many like years or generations forward this one is.
I mean, this is the one that like we've been saying it already, but the fact that she talks and no other humans have, and it blows the apes away, like this is the flipped version of the 68 or whatever year it came out.
That is really interesting.
Yeah.
And like she says in the trailer that her name is May, I will put money down that her last name is Taylor.
Is that the
That's the Charlton Heston character, because they also 100%. I'm like 75% sure that they digitally brought out the blue in her eyes a little bit more so that they're more noticeable in most scenes, because he was called Blue Eyes until he was actually able to talk later in the movie.
Yeah.
Which was why the monkey in the first one was called Blue Eyes as a callback.
Wow, that's. I didn't remember any of this. It's been a long while since I watched the Heston original Planet of the Apes. But yeah, no, this trailer looks great. Like, I'm really kind of in for this movie.
I mean, other than the fact that the special effects have caught up in ways that you couldn't have imagined even like 10, 15 years ago, this movie looks a lot like a science fiction tentpole summer blockbuster pre-Marvel to me. And I don't mean that in a negative context, but like the kind of shit that would have been a big moneymaker without having had to have watched 30 fucking movies and 4 TV series beforehand. And like, I don't know.
And it does also seem like this could be a movie that you could theoretically just go watch without having seen any of the other Planet of the Apes movies.
Right.
It doesn't look like there's any recurring characters.
It looks like a significant amount of time has passed, so
As far as I can tell, at least. Yeah, no, I'm pretty in for this.
Yeah, when I see this trailer, it just looks like what I'm going to be watching next weekend. So
the get tickets now at the very end of the trailer was a little aggressive for me. I was like,
do it now!
don't tell me what to do. You're not my father.
I mean, it almost worked. I was like, I think I can right now. Let me take a look at my app.
I probably, yeah.
When are the show times next weekend?
Just to get that out of the way, just so I know I'm going to do it. Yeah. Get a good deal.
Yeah. And then the Acolyte, like actual full trailer and not the teaser trailer, which is actually what we watched like a month ago, 2 months ago,
Looks
3
like
months
Carrie
ago.
Ann Moss is gonna die really fucking fast in this show.
It's kind of what I thought too, right? Because that opening image of Bad Chick pulling the knife out of the ground is the same shack that we see her fighting Carrie Ann Moss in.
Yes.
I wonder, because like, if they just are like, look, it's Carrie Ann Moss, and now she dead. That's kind of stunt casting in a way that I find kind of annoying. Like, hey,
unless it's
sci-fi actress you like, she dead now.
Unless it's a thing where in which they're going to be flashing back.
That's
and
what I was going
forth.
to say. If they do that, I'm more okay with it. Like, oh, look, here's...
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, Carrie Ann Moss is a bit of a get. I could understand selling her on, like, well...
Oh, I can get my tickets now.
Oh, nice. Well, you're, would you do it if you're dead? We kill you real quick? Yeah, it's only one season, we guarantee.
I have a lot of hope for this show. There's a lot of things I like about it.
Dude, this trailer looks epic as shit. Looks like there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
My one concern here is I don't want... Turns out the Jedi are bad, actually. I don't mind seeing, like, flaws in the Jedi, weaknesses, or what... Like or hate the prequels, they actually did a decent job of, like, critiquing the Jedi and how they'd fallen.
See,
Not being like, they're fucking terrible. And I'm not saying this show is going to do that, but we love to, like... That thing you love, it's bad, actually. And I'm just not super interested in that with the
Yeah,
Jedi.
I don't love it when it's like, hey, you know how this thing that we said is good the whole time? Turns out they're fucking Nazis and you like Nazis now.
See, that's the thing. I kind of feel like that's what the prequels already did. I think if we only had the original trilogy, then we could say, yeah, the Jedis are the good guys. But as soon as we got the prequel trilogy and we saw what they were up to, like, the Jedi actually kind of fucking have sucked for a while now.
Okay, but I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. I think the prequels don't just have them as, like, they're bad, though. But, like, here's this place, they're coming from a good place. Here's what they're trying to do. Here's how things have soured on them. Things have, like, they have kind of fallen a bit. But I don't need, like...
I think despite you not wanting to see that, I think we are going to see the worst Jedi we have ever seen.
Yes,
because
and
this is about the fall of the High Republic.
I know, and I'm not super interested in that. I don't know. It's in the same, like, the Joker is right all along, or the Punisher's actually, like, the big hero. If it's the Sith are actually the good guys. No, fuck off.
No, see, and that's the thing. Like, I'll never be the Sith are the good guys, the Empire are the bad guys, but the Jedi are definitely not the good guys in the context of everything we've seen from the prequels on.
Yeah.
I think it's more in the vein of the argument that absolute power corrupts absolutely more so than the good guys are bad.
See, I think
I don't like theocratic space wizards deciding they can override whatever they decided the democracy rightfully or wrongfully
I'm not
did.
saying they were in the right on that choice. I just think that the Jedi in the prequels is like a good study of a good organization that gets beaten by its own dogmatism. And like that is different than like, turns out they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're the bad. I'm just going to say they're definitely not the good guys in the context of everything we've had for like 20 years already.
They turn around a lot. I mean, the the sequel series doesn't have a hardcore the Jedi are bad guys, actually. Just like Luke was maybe too traumatized to try to recreate the Order on his own.
Either way, like even if like without this argument though, considering when this is being set, we're going to be getting the worst Jedi we've ever seen.
Yeah, probably. I understand why that will appeal to people. We also just know that I'm not overly interested in edgelord, and I guess maybe a better way to put this is they have to play a really fine line to keep it like good and interesting and challenge perceptions, but not turn into edgelord bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That was the last one we saw, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Small day. Bye.
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 Hi, everybody. General Tyler here. If you like the show, please hit subscribe however you're listening to us right now. Also, if you could rate and review us however you're listening to us right now, or preferably over at Apple Podcasts, we would super appreciate it, as the whole world is ran on algorithms, and we want to be all up in them, getting our voice out to more places. Also, I mean, tell your friends. We always appreciate that. If you want to get in contact with us, ask us questions, give us comments, email us generalnerderypod@gmail.com. You can also contact us through our website, www.generalnerdcast.com. While you're there, check out all of our back catalog, or click the links up at the top, as we are part of the Earworm Podcast Network. Go check out all of our sister shows. We're involved with most of them, so if you already like listening to us talk, it might be in your best interest. And if you want to check out everything from the network, head over to earworm.com, EARVVYRM.com. We'd super appreciate it. Love you all. Have a good one.